What is one simple daily confidence habit that takes literally 15, 20 seconds that you can do that can start to produce compounding shifts in your confidence? So over a couple days, over a week, over a month, it can radically change things for you. What could this simple thing be, and how can you use it now? Well, I'm going to share it in this video. And if you'd like to go further with any of my trainings and learn more from me, you can go to draziz.com, draziz.com. Go there and you'll be able to download my ebook, 5 Steps to Unleash Your Inner Confidence. And that's going to be sharing my best tools and strategies to help you start to grow your confidence faster than ever before and sustain it. Because it's not just the luck of the draw and circumstances, and you had a good day or a good week or a good month, but core foundational tools you can do inside to consistently build your confidence. So if you love this channel, you'll absolutely love that book, and it's absolutely free, my gift for you. So go to draziz.com, draziz.com. So what is this simple strategy that you can do right now? Well, let me tell you a little short story about it. So just the other day, I was in one of my mastermind groups, and this is the second year. People have been working with me for a whole year, and now they're in the second year. And at the beginning of the call, I said, let's hear some wins. And everyone was silent. I said, what's going on? And it's a Zoom call, so everyone's, I see everyone on the screen, everyone's just looking around kind of like sheepish, and I was like, what's happening? And as we started to explore, here's what was going on. People had wins in their mind, but they didn't think that they were worthy of sharing. And I thought, oh my, we got to do some cleanup work on wins. So my question for you is, do you acknowledge your wins? Can you acknowledge your wins? Or do you have to have such a high bar that it's not a win unless it's like a huge achievement in your life that happens once every 6 months or a year? You got the promotion, you got the whatever. How often does that happen? Because here's the thing, most of us think that we're going to grow and become more confident, become more free by focusing on all of our shortcomings. Well, you didn't do that right, and you failed there, and that wasn't as good as it could be, and you didn't do this. Do better tomorrow. Yeah, isn't that just a fantastic motivational strategy? Isn't that just great in an organization when a manager comes up behind the person and says, you didn't do that right, and you're doing that wrong, and you're definitely not going to be able to do that right, and that's the mess. Do better tomorrow. See you later. Or how about a parent? Isn't that a great way to teach your child? They're trying to learn a sport or ride a bike, and you're like, no, you're leaning too far to the left. Oh, your balance is terrible. No, you're not going to do that right either. You're going to fall, you're going to fall. Yeah, you fell. I knew it. I mean, you're not going to learn this. Hey, do better tomorrow. Like, isn't it just stupid obvious when you hear me talk about these examples? And yet that's what we do to ourselves all the time. So that's a poor strategy. It's an ineffective strategy. It's a strategy that will consistently produce the same result that it's been producing. And if it hasn't given you the confidence that you want, which it cannot because it's a shitty strategy, then let's do something else instead. And what to do instead is to practice counting your wins. And here's the thing, just start with one a day. One win a day. I recommend you create a little journal. It could be a note file in your phone. It could be a paper thing. It doesn't matter. One a day. I like the phone because it's there with you always, because we're basically bound to our phones at this point. We're very, very, very close to implanting it all into our bodies. The singularity is coming. But until then, you still have your phone generally always on your body, checking it 87 times a day. And then when you check it, open it up instead of just doing something random on social media, maybe you could enter a win. And here's my criteria for a win. Any action that you take, any risk that you take, any decision that you make, anything that's uncomfortable that you push yourself into, any moment where you change a story that's negative about yourself and say something else positive to yourself. Heck, a win can be just one moment where you said, you know what, I'm being hard on myself. I got to change that. I'm going to talk differently to myself in this moment. That's a win. We want to set the bar really low for your wins. Now, why is that? Isn't a low bar, going to not lead to the results that you want? Actually, here's the truth. Success builds on success. It builds momentum. I heard a story about an Aikido teacher. George Leonard, was that his name? He wrote the book called Mastery. And he is an Aikido teacher, and he said he'd be teaching these students, and they'd be a early student, newer in the art of Aikido or practice of Aikido, the discipline of Aikido. And he'd see them doing a move, and he could see like 30 things they were doing wrong. And what he would do is he would focus on one or two things that they did right and say that first. Hey, you did this and you did that. That was your motion there was good, or your posture there was great. Keep doing that. And next time, you may want to try this. And he'd give them one really small tweak. And those other 29 things that he saw, he'd just put them aside and get to them later. Because he knew that that's not going to work. That's not how we change. That's not how we grow. So what you want to do is you want to focus on what's going well. And then the person feels like, yeah, I'm getting it. All right, just change that one thing. It's all about morale when you're learning these things, when you're growing. And if your morale goes down, it's such a head game with building our confidence and growing and putting ourselves out there. And so anything you can do that supports you is going to build that. So focus on your wins, catalog one a day, and watch what happens. It only takes 15 to 20 seconds. So can you do that? Can you commit to do that with me right now? If so, put it down in the chat below. I'd love to see it. Let's all support each other. Let's grow. You want to share some wins in the chat down below? I'd love to hear it too. And until we speak again, we have the courage to be who you are and to know on a deep level that you're awesome.